Hey guys, back on with the speedo and rev counter. So I've been messing about a bit with different ideas. I've sort of got a basic idea in my head. So I've been messing about with shapes which will look better, obviously, to bolt onto that, because we are bolting it on. So far, oh, I haven't even shown you what the warning lights are like, am I? Pretty smart, I think. So in there you've got your indicators, neutral, I-beam and oil. So far I've made this little box which that will go into, like so. That actually screws into that. I've got to figure out how to be able to get into it when I've made it all. I'll sort that out. So that'll sit in there like so. I might even be able to use some really good 3M double-sided, because that's pretty damn good stuff. I'll decide on that as we get to that bit. But anyway, I know I can get that in and out of there. So now we're doing the main shape at the face of this, which I'll cut out here. That will get welded in and all dress flush. And that, let me figure this out, that's it. We'll step back and sit in there like that. So we've got to get this pretty damn perfect, because that obviously bolt into that and we want it to fit really nice. So that's sort of where we are so far with that. So what I'm going to do next is weld this on before I go and cut it off this bit of sheet, because it'll just retain a bit of strength if I go and cut it to my marks. It's not going to be much material around the edge and that could buckle like mad. So yeah, we'll weld that in next and then we'll cut the rest of the shape out. And then we've got to cut one the same for the back and then do the sides and then figure out how we're going to fit it, as in bolt it on. So yeah, I'm going to get on now, weld this in, dress it all up and then make the back part of it. Right, I've got the front face sorted out just about. I've just been sort of going over the edge of the cutout for where the warning lights are going to sit. I've just been trying to level that up a bit. Still got a bit to do on that. And then I've got to make the rear part, obviously it's going to be the same as this, and then the sides. So that'll probably sit so far back, I'm unsure on that yet, but that just about fits in there nice. Might not look much at the moment. I think it's going to be all right. Also, I could perhaps do this part a different colour, just so each bit stands out. So I'm going to draw around this, make another one of them. Obviously it's not going to have the cutout, it's just going to be blank. And then we'll join them together with the sides. It's got a bit of a buckle in that. I'll find a flat part of it. I think that'll do just there. So yeah, we'll cut round this. Then we've got to figure out We're going to bolt it on. I could probably actually weld another sort of block onto here that's drilled and tapped, and we bolt it from underneath so we haven't got any screws or anything showing on the sides. That's probably best. Like I say, I think that probably look good a different colour. I don't want to go for chrome or anything like that. It's not the bite for chrome, I don't think. And as you know, I'm not a massive fan of chrome. I guess it's got its place, but not on a bike like that, I don't think. So yeah, we could probably do that in a textured finish black, and I don't know, that in a grey or something. We'll work it out. I'll decide on that when we get to that bit. So next I'm going to cut that out, and then we'll only need to be so deep. Join it up with sides, and then we can see how much of that bottom we can open out. So I'll probably put it right level with that ridge on that one, actually, as in the back of it. We'll see, it might have a bit of that oil exposed. I might have to weld a bit of that up. But hey, we've been making it up as we go along, so it's not going to be bang on till we've 100% decided where everything's going to go. So yeah, I'll cut the back bit, get my words out again. We'll cut the back bit out. You know I can't talk properly. And then we'll join them up with the sides, with the base and the sides, which I'll probably try and shape all in one piece. So I'll get off and cut that out, and then we'll get sides done. Right, we've got the back bit roughed out. I've just got to sort of shave it down to these lines now to match that. So I've got it down so far with the grinder, but you can't sort of continue with the grinder because it actually burns my marks off before you get to them. So I'll just do it with the sander. Bit of patience. Yes, I have got some patience. Only a little bit. Just keep working at that till it's the same. I'll keep trying it on these as well, because it could have very slight differences back there. Let's get in there. Right, I'll get that bit finalised, then we'll get the sides on. Right, we've got the front and the back tacked to a strip of metal. Now I'm going to put this in the vise, put this scrappy bit of tube in between them, which fits perfect. So we can clamp that up in the vise, and then we'll just pull that round the shape. That should work. I'm just keeping an eye on. Probably need it further in actually. I'm Just keep an eye on the line of how it folds around it so it doesn't look like a chewed up piece of metal. Right, that's all that dressed up. So it's just a little short one today really, just to show you where this is going. What I've got to do next is basically just draw around that and see how much of it I can cut out the bottom of this to make it easier of doing the nuts up at the back of the clocks. I have actually got to weld the hole up there a little bit so it breaks out past this, which is not a problem at all. Like I say, we'll draw around that and we'll cut a bigger hole as possible and also leave some surface area there where this will bolt up. I'm thinking perhaps 2 hidden bolts in the bottom of this, sort of do it where the bolts are sunken into the surface, and I think that'll do it. That's going to leave us plenty of space to get in, like I say, to do the clocks up, plenty of space for wires all to travel through, and possibly just come out the one hole wherever I see best, at the back of this or the bottom of this. We'll put a grommet in there so all the wires can travel out of that, no problem. Let's just get the what is it, the warning lights, where have I put them? Ah, I've put them somewhere special already. What have I gone and done with them? I'm unprepared as usual. The warning light thief has been in here. I couldn't see him, there was behind this. Oh dear, it's getting late. That's my excuse. Right, let's see how they look. I'm going to get my eyes checked. So obviously this will go in to this and then it will come out wherever with the rest of the wires. And then I've already thought of a way, because this fixes in with 2 tiny little screws, so when this is on the bike it'll sort of be facing down, so I could actually put a couple of little holes in the back of this and then put grommets in there when this is done up, so we can get all the way in with a screwdriver, do them up, then pop the grommets in the back, and it'll all be probably done in black anyway, so it ain't like they're going to stick out and look terrible. And this, I probably won't be able to hold it straight till it's done up. So there we go. Yeah, it won't look straight till I've done it up, obviously. And I've just got to file some of these little corners here just to get that sorted, just to make it all nice and straight. I'm not going to be able to hold that on straight because obviously we've got nowhere for the wire to go just yet, but you sort of get the idea. There we go, let's take it back out. That will do it. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. I say we could actually do that a different colour as well, or slightly different shade of whatever. I may do it in like a textured finish or something like that. Who knows? That's a decision I can make when we get to that stage of all the cosmetic parts, the coatings and finishes and all that business. But it fits really nice actually. Couple of little bits here and there that we need to sort of dress in. It still keeps it nice and compact. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So it's just a few final jobs on that. And that's that finish, and we'll sort out the brackets, how to mount it to the top yoke. Some little sort of discreet brackets, not over the top. And I think that'll do it. I also got the Motor Gadget bar end indicators. These are lovely. I know you can get the copies of these, which is well and good. I've had them before, they work all right. But we're going posh on this bike. Absolutely stunning. All done in aluminium, not plastic like the copy ones. They're beautifully made, they really are. You see that? Yeah, so they'll go in the bar ends. Well, wasn't much of a video, but it's another bit done, isn't it? It's another bit ticked off the list, as we say. I'll leave that like that for now. I'll go have a big clean up anyway. And again, thank you everybody who's had a go. I know I keep saying it, but I really do appreciate it. I really do. And it's great fun doing all this and making it a bit different. I'm not sure what date we're on. I'm useless with dates. I don't even know what day it is half the time. Sometimes I don't even know what month we're in. That's what you get when you're just walking up your garden and coming in here every day. So every day is the same. I think it might be, I'm going to check on my phone, I think it might be the 16th. No, I'm a mile out. It's the 18th. So 18th of December, that leaves 2 days. 2 days, and then I've got to close the sticker sales to give us a chance to catch up with everything and no doubt chase a few more none addresses up and do our utmost best to get the stickers out to you before Christmas Day. Like I said in the previous video, if you haven't received it, please don't panic. Absolutely rest assured you are in the draw. If that PayPal payments come in, you are in the draw. Because what happens when the PayPal payments come in, each day I'll write all that down and the numbers process straight away for you. So a ticket's done with your name and number on anyway. So don't panic. If you haven't got the ticket and number, the sticker and number, you'll get the sticker after anyway. So please don't panic about that. And I'll be reading your name out anyway, then emailing you as well if you're the winner. So at this point, all I can say is 2 days left and the best of luck to you all. I'm getting anxious about it now. I don't know why, because I've just got to pick that one person out for this bike, and so many of you have been absolutely fantastic and had a go at it. So literally I can only make one person happy, I'm afraid, but you've all took part and you've all made this bike happen, so I really appreciate that. Anyway, I think that'll do today. You can see where this is going. A few more posh bits that will come in, and obviously we'll continue following the build until the end. And obviously I've got Dan's bike on the go. I've been doing little bits to that in the background. That hasn't stopped. It's just a few bits like tidying stuff up and realigning stuff and doing little brackets that are not really exciting to watch. That Dan's bike, obviously sat over there, is so close to being torn down and then deciding coatings and things like that. It is so close. Probably the first week or so of the new year, that's coming to bits again, and it's getting all its coatings done. So yeah, that's well and truly on the way, but we will have another video of just catching up on that very, very, very soon. In the meantime, everyone stay safe, be good, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers for watching, guys.